on here today one more time, and this was up for me. Just some thoughts going on my head. This was up. My mother passed away about 4 days ago, and I've been going through this very up and down grieving process like crazy. Like it's been bad. This is probably a pretty tough one. Not because mom, because now I got these other thoughts running through my mind about what happened, things back when I had the kid. Now I find like, okay, this is it. This was been on my mind. People are like, okay, you gotta get to it, get to it, get to it. And normally I don't yak about my deep inside stuff personally on social media, but I figured it was kind of important to somebody else. And this is what happened today. It was kind of led up to this. Um, I was leaving church today, and I was talking to one of the sisters that recently married somebody that's been going to our church for a while. She's only been around the picture about a year, year and a half. He's been out of church about what now, 5, 6, 7 years. And I called at the door because I know she be busy. She working on 10 kids. I'm like you need to start sharing your kids like stuff. And most important stuff is, and my thing personally was because my mother like this is what happened. I found out she had stage 4. I think it was pancreatic or colon. See, I still don't remember which one. I guess I could ask my brother to find out at some point along the way here by tomorrow. But it's like my thought process. I felt for a minute that I really was kind of left out, and I started to wonder what was my deal with that. What was my deal with that? And I kept wondering, and all of a sudden this morning I started thinking back. Well, yesterday, probably even far back as Friday. I think I was talking to sharing somebody. Cause I have probably talked to about 30 different people since this has happened. All sorts of loving and friends lost their parents and stuff in the last year or so. Some lasted several years ago. Just how did they maneuver and deal with all this? And I was just trying to just get some feedback, some thoughts, ideas, just to get more like not so much even a peace of mind, or at least some okay guidance, or somewhere to kind of accumulate my thoughts of where I can kind of feedback or what I might face it feeling. And here goes what happened. When I was real close to my grandfather on my mom's side as a child. Matter of fact, that's probably the reason why I stopped playing baseball as a kid. For after that point, basically within the next year or two, I played another year or two, but it was never the same. But it was just like I was just miserable. He went at the games, and I didn't want to do it no more. Okay, I'm gonna go basketball. Me at 15, at 13, after the funeral, he had passed away day after Christmas, 1986, and I was just totally just gone. At that point, I was already having trouble with school. I was angry, fighting, already upset about parents' divorce, and I really at the peak of my probably anger child. Now he's gone. It's like, what the heck, you know what? What? I mean, basically, honestly, with the way that happened, my parents' divorce and the whole living situation, he basically was my dad for about 4 or 5 years of my life, literally for real, for real, for real. So him not to be there was just like it was a sad moment. And my mother, if I recall correctly, did not want me to go to the funeral. And I was lividly upset about that. And to be honest with you, it's something about me, and I know myself. I am white to remember stuff. I don't care. I try to push it all the way out the door. Da 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 da. I'm just like, I gotta deal with that at some point. I push it all the way. Almost what now? About what? 37, over 35 years of my life. It's like, okay, fine. Thought about it. And I've talked about it once or twice, very rare occasions, maybe 3 or 4 occasions over the last 35 years, maybe like. But this after it hit, it's like mom hit, then you think about the grandmother after that, now before that, and your grandfather before that, now everything coming back up. This is probably why at times people talk to me like you think about everything, anybody else but yourself. I think it was like a coping mechanism so I can function today. It's like I don't need to be sad, I need to be focused. It's like I won't give myself time to be sad. The last couple of nights I had. Today I had to be in church. I sat there to think about stuff, and I went to hockey game. A great time last night. I just couldn't kick it in gear. Yes, I enjoyed it, but it was like even at that point, there was times I sat there. I almost cried like during part of the game last night. It was like, what's going on with me? And it finally hit me today. That's the problem. I'm still upset about that because I never Really got the probably more than my grandfather on that side of the family death. Other four grandparents. So it's like it still sit with me still to this day. And I realized that woo, it really did sit with me. And I don't know if still angry at my mother about it. No, I just want like I understand why she did it, so at least I can see through that while going on the off the deep end. But I just needed to get here and just kind of let it out a little bit, and that's what's been really bugging me. And it don't seem like it should have been at this point. Should have been about this hurt, but it's just the accumulation of that. And I have a habit of backlogging a lot of stuff. The great part about me, I backlog. Great part of me, I backlog the bad stuff, but the better part about me is I do backlog the good stuff. So you did something great and we had a great moment. Trust me, if it happened when I was 5, 6 years old, we did it together. Trust me, I'll talk about it like it happened yesterday, still to this day. If it's bad, I'll remember it. I'll talk about it forever. Just either or. Like I can remember when I played in my last couple of leagues as a kid. I won championships. I remember that. I remember the team I finished last on. I remember slapping one of my friends like 2 weeks before that because he run away from a fight situation when somebody jumped us. We didn't know who they were. He ran. I slapped him, and then one of my games, I had a fight with somebody on the field. He was the first one to show back up after I slapped him like 3 weeks or so before that. And it's stuff like that. But I'm just saying, sometimes I would say this to y'all parents out there. You gotta let your kids know what's going on, cause it's like you can't leave them in the dark. Maybe little kid, I know you understand. You want to be careful, not hurt their feelings, but believe me, down the road, the truth will be set us free. I mean, I know sometimes you think you better judgment protect you, but that doesn't make things worse. Cause now I'm still talking about this doggone thing bothering me 37 years later. And then do mom's gone, grandpa been long gone. So, what I do, I just trying to deal with it and say, okay, this is the problem. At least I express what I feel. And I think that's kind of what the problem is. Sometimes parents, parents, and I don't even have kids. I'm saying this, oh wow, this is cuckoo. But it's like we left with not enough going on. Now everything's in shock. We got to process all this stuff. And like I talked to other friends, like, look, like he lost his mother, but he had an idea. He knew everything going on. He had all the information. He's a couple years older than me. And he had all the information. And I had literally none of it. I was at the hospital, had nothing, doctor, no information, no nothing. My brother knew everything. It's like, and I don't hold it against him at all. No, I get it. Because when I talked to him, and we talking about dad's final wish, and it was like, I knew the whole details of what he wanted, how he wanted, what he wanted, and he knew nothing. So it's like, you gotta share with everybody. They're just plain simple what was going on with you. And see, as an adult, it probably made me not want to share nothing now, because sometimes I'll be like, you know what, heck with the noise. I don't share what's going on with me sometimes. I'm pretty good most times I get to it, but sometimes I just don't. I plain simple don't. I am terrible at that at times. As much as I talk and yak and blab and laugh, sometimes I really don't share it into me very carefully. And especially the last couple years, I had some bad experiences, mostly some in business, a lot in dating, and I just be like, we gonna keep this close to the vest. I ain't letting you get in there and hurt that. So it's like, and the people close to me that I literally they think I probably don't trust them. And sometimes unconsciously I do it because it's a defense mechanism. Say, okay, I let you in this far, but you're not gonna get here and rip this out, rip it out of me. No, no, no. I get it. So yeah, on my end, I'm gonna really try to do better on that. Excuse me, sometimes I be off my own planet, just don't want to say nothing. Sometimes I need to go in the world. Sometimes I want to be the whole planet Earth around everybody, and I want to be to myself and not tell nobody nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna do better on that end. I promise you that. Whoever this video, who knows me. Also, though, for you parents, you got to let your kids know what's going on. You gotta let them know. You can't leave them in the dark. I mean, that's just tough. Because something happens, you don't know what's going on. There might be situations they might be able to help you get out of there, but they don't know nothing. What they do? They need the information. And their young kids, at least make sure aunt or uncle something, maybe they can tell them what's going on, or at least guide them through it, or whatever, or a cousin, or maybe much older sibling, or another friend, or something. Just don't leave them hanging. You gotta let them know, especially if you're in a situation where you think you're not gonna be here much longer, or whatever, or it's not right, or wherever about it. Gotta just let them know. All right. Well, I'm letting you know what's up with my mind. Any thoughts, comments, concerns? Who got personally call me. If you don't know my phone number, leave a message on here. Trust me. If you inbox me a number or a message, I will get back to you. But thank you very much for your time.